There are many familiar faces leaving OHS and moving on to the next step of their lives. Let's take a look into the retiring teachers at OHS.
I kind of have taught almost everything we've had, but started with English 1 and English 4, which was British Lit at the time. The one benefit of the district as a whole and Oakville in particular is they've kind of let me, from a teaching point of view, you were given the freedom to teach what you wanted to teach.
I have kids from my first couple of years here that still stay in touch with me, and I love going out into the community, and I'll run into a former student and they're like, here, let me tell you what's going on. Let me tell you, I have this job and here's my family and these are my kids, and that's what makes the difference. I hope they remember that I cared about them. I hope that my students know I wanted what was best for them and that they appreciate that.
28 years teaching in the district. I actually started as a sub in the fall of 1996, and then part-time the following school year ever since. But at the end of the day, it's really about the students' success. Seeing students learn, hearing from graduates about how they are successful, maybe even some of them in a field that you taught them in, or maybe you inspired them to pursue it as a hobby. Seeing student success is the number one big thing. And then, of course, I also really enjoy the department that I'm in and the colleagues I work with.
At the end of the day, you have to be able to look yourself in the eye or look yourself in the mirror and be proud of what you've done. Along with that, you're here for students. So when you're making decisions, you want it to be what's best for the person in front of you. That's not always what's easiest, and that's not always what makes them happy. But those two things have been a lot of what's driven me in my teaching career. I have a lot of good memories with my department. We played jokes on each other. I think maybe one of my favorites was my A&P stole Mr. Reese's Pharaoh dude.
You have to enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy it, I would argue don't do it. Why continue at a profession or a job or a career that you dislike? A part that I would argue I probably will miss are the students and the colleagues that I've made. You got to be passionate and enjoy what you're doing, otherwise you're not going to last long.
Yeah, if you're an Oakville High School graduate, you have an entire building of dedicated professionals who really work very, very hard every single day to help you be the best version of you that you can be. Soak that up, take advantage of it, and if you do that and you put your nose to the grindstone, there is no doubt you will be successful moving forward in the future. Be proud to be an Oakville graduate.
With Dino Soljanovich and Roman Baban behind the camera, I'm Adam Winter with Tiger Journalism.